What's up, YouTube? Once again, it's Kennard Vernon Stewart here for the podcast. We're talking Auburn Tigers football. Go ahead and like the video, comment, and subscribe to Vernon Speaks Sports Auburn. Click the bell twice so you don't miss any of the information that we have here on Vernon Speaks Sports Auburn. And as always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger, War Eagle. All right, so the recruiting game is still going strong, even though COVID and the all this stuff is going to quarantine. All this stuff is going on. Limited contact with recruits are going on. Recruiting cutthroat is still happening in the Deep South. As a matter of fact, Auburn's leading recruit, Lee Hunter, 6'5", 292 pounds, out of 8 Mile, Alabama, Blount High School. Big shout out to all my people from that went to Auburn University, that went to Blount High School. If you are in the mix, go ahead and give me a like in this particular video. War Eagle. All right, so Lee Hunter is all but a 5-star recruit, the top recruit of Auburn's 2021 recruiting class. But there are a lot of other Power 5 teams that are tugging at the shoulders of Lee Hunter at this point. Why? Well, he's a good defensive tackle. I mean, he's got all the intangibles that you need for a Power 5 defensive tackle. No, he might not be a Derrick Brown, but Derrick Brown is Derrick Brown and Derrick Brown only. You cannot, there's nothing comparable to him. But this particular recruit could be the type of recruit, considering what Auburn has done over the past few years with recruiting defensive tackles, defensive linemen, could be a reload kind of recruit. So guess what? Some of the neighboring colleges are trying to get him, trying to snag him away from Auburn. Who are those? Alabama, of course. He is a Alabama native. And Auburn has not done a particularly incredible job at recruiting in state. But here's why I feel really good about this particular recruit. Number one, you got Rodney Gardner as your coach. He's a veteran coach. He's a veteran at Georgia. He's coached those guys to SEC championships, coached a lot of good defensive linemen along the way there. Brought his show over to Auburn and has done the same thing. You name it. D. Ford, Carl Lawson, and of course Derrick Brown along the way, which is a selling point. And Marlon Davidson, you got to mention him as well, as Rodney Garner has shown that he can develop these defensive linemen to make it to the next level. So there's no reason why Auburn should be kind of shuffling in their boots to try to retain a Lee Hunter. I think if any recruit should be retained with the Auburn Tigers, it should be Lee Hunter, because he has the coaching staff in place. He has Kevin Steele. He has co-defensive coordinator in Travis Williams, Rodney Garner. He has a great staff around him that can put him in a position to where he will be noticed. If he can bring the talent to the table that I think he could bring, I think that, this could be a great recruit for the Auburn Tigers. He is all but a 5-star recruit. And, of course, when you have a guy that is such highly touted, he's a big guy, he has great hands, he has great leverage at the defensive lineman position. From the looks of things on film, he can play anywhere within the interior defensive line. I think his most strong point is probably around the positions that Derrick Brown played. Very versatile up and down the line of scrimmage. You can put him just about anywhere. I think you're doing him a very disservice if you compartmentalize him in the inner interior of the defensive line, where guys can just cave him down and move to the outside. You got to move him around just like Rodney Gardner did with Derrick Brown, along with the other guys that Auburn has. This is a guy who has the potential in 2021 to have that type of dominance and have that type of stature that Derrick Brown had back in his freshman year, back in 2016, and have a 2017, have a very, very impactful place with the Auburn Tigers. Go ahead and like this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I think this is a recruit that Auburn should be able to retain because of what they have been able to do with defensive linemen over the past few years, like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger, War Eagle.